Hey folks, JD here, and we're back with the Winggod. Today we're going to be looking at waypoints. So something that I actually quite like as far as features go are waypoints. Now they're great at you flying autonomously around a particular area, around a particular around a particular building or around a particular object. That's the word I'm looking for, object. Sorry, it's very early. And I have actually found that I do actually enjoy using it with some of these smaller quads, and I enjoy using it with the larger quads too. So for the second, we're going to click on waypoints, which is the little button over to the left, and then I'm going to click on the waypoint marker there. Now once again, I'm not going to show a map because I don't have any cellular signal on this particular phone, so it is quite literally just attached to the quad and nothing else. So that's why you're not going to see a map. Even though I've got a Google Maps downloaded section of this place, the apps decide that they don't want to use it. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to draw the point that you set is not within the scope of the electronic fence, right? Okay, I didn't think there was a fence for this because we've had it out quite far. So let me just zoom in a bit. Ah, there's the fence. It's the black mark around. Okay, that's interesting. The black circle, that is your fence. So you can't go outside of that. That's interesting when it comes to waypoints. So you have no option but to fly within there. So if I upload, she'll take herself up to a standard height of, let's see, should be about 10 meters if any of the other quads or anything to go by. She's still going 15 meters, and then she'll fly within the fence. So she's going out now. I'm a bit concerned when they go out towards the trees. In fact, I am going to stop that because, ooh, see, I don't like them going out over the trees. Let's bring her back over here. Now it's the same as whenever you use any waypoint feature, and the same as I showed a couple of weeks ago when one of my waypoints failed. You have to always be looking at the quad and ready to take back that control. So what I'm going to do, this geofence actually looks like it is actually quite far because that quad was going well outside of the boundaries of the field. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to create a small waypoint around here because it looks like that maybe that particular waypoint function is actually quite it does actually, no, that's the stop for there. Now how do I cancel waypoints? Ah, there we go. I got to click back onto waypoints to get up the little upload marker there. So now she should be able to fly around quite close to me, but still give us a little bit of an idea of how the waypoints function works. Still saying that, she's still going out quite far. I mean, at any one point I can stop waypoints. Is she going to hit a point, I wonder? Yeah, it looks like she has. She has stopped. Now she should turn. Again, I don't know what we're going to get. If we're going to get like a very concentrated effort on this, where it's going to think a lot and then it turns. Yeah, it looks like that is the effort that we're going to see. Now she's moving to waypoint 2. And the quad is, it looks like it is accurately displaying where the quad is moving. So that doesn't really... That's good, because some of the other ones we've had from the past couple of weeks, the quads have really shot off and the app has struggled to actually keep up, whereas this one looks to be pretty much in sync. We're at waypoint 2. Now it should have a think, do a slight turn, and then we're going to do waypoint 3. See, it's funny, isn't it? We've been looking at waypoints like this now for about 2 months, and every single app has been different in its execution, in its stop. Everything has been different, so therefore it's very good to actually go over things like this. So if you do want to use it, you know exactly what to expect. She's heading for point number 3, and now she should be stopping. Yeah, I just noticed in a little video down to the bottom right the air brake's activated, and now she should be turning around to come back to me. I've tried, hopefully, to keep her... I can't raise her height either, which is interesting. She's locked in. What are you going to do, Mr. Seagull? Have I got to emergency stop this? Maybe, yeah. So the first button I pushed to stop the waypoints. Oh, now it's going home. automatic. I'm not controlling that. That's her taking herself home. Okay, that's interesting, and probably one of the worst Waypoints videos I've done. So sorry about that, folks. But it looks like it's very hard to judge around that circle without actually having a map where the quad actually sits. So it does work with Waypoints. Obviously we did see it, but it is my fault, not the quads, that that the video we didn't complete a full circle, because that geofence, I thought, going off the size of the quad and going off the size of my position, I thought that geofence was relatively small. Obviously not, and I would have seen that if there was a map on the back of it, but there isn't, so therefore I didn't know. Stopping Waypoints was easy anyway. You just had to click back on the little Waypoints marker button and it stopped. Come on, it's not bringing itself down, so I'm doing that manually. It just looks like it returned to home in the area, but it wasn't going to go any further than that. So it's me that's bringing this down now, and me that's controlling it. So oh, now she's bringing herself down. There we go. That was a bit of a mixed up ending, but still, it's okay. It's okay. Let's get the grass off her there. So yeah, right. So that was less than successful, really. Well, no, it wasn't that bad. Let's face it. We had a pretty successful 4 waypoints around there without there being any issue. And then obviously I don't like going over that tree line. I really don't. Where I can, I will always avoid the tree line, and I always want to keep her in here. But it's very difficult to know exactly where she is situated against, you know, when you're going around that map. So the waypoints do work. The waypoints work well. It's very slow, concentrated effort of the quad moving. Then it has to think a lot about where its next waypoint is, and then it turns, and then it very slowly goes to the next waypoint, which is what you want. Some other quads have been very quick. They don't really think. It's just bum, 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 and they just hammer them out, and that's it, done. This one used up all of its battery, which was a full 10 minutes by the look of it. Let's have a little look at that recording and see how long we were recording that for. So it should be that we were recording that for 6 minutes and 42. So I did have another, that I don't think I did fully charge that battery. So I'm about 4 minutes out on the full 10-minute time. But still, to be perfectly honest with you, that was okay. It did exactly what I thought it was going to do, and that was it completed the waypoints. It didn't complete a full circle. That's not that much of a bother, to be honest. I just wanted to see it do a few, and it did that. And now we know that it has done a few. It would have completed it if it hadn't have gone over the tree line. That's my fault. I don't like going over trees. I like to keep it nice and open, and keep it where I can see her. And obviously if I go over there and if I lose FPV signal, then obviously 1, I'm breaking the law because I can't actively see the quad, and 2, I won't be able to bring her back. Of course I've got returned to home, but I don't know at that point if she's going to come over the tree line or if she's going to hit the trees. So that's why I like to keep her in a nice open area. All right, my friends, well, I tell you what, we're going to call that a day. More on waypoints in my final thought video at the end of this week. Thanks ever so much for watching and listening, my friends. I've been JD. You've been fantastic as always. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe and ring that bell too. Hello and welcome to all the new subscribers. I hope you're enjoying the channel. So until next time, my friends, happy flying.